Frequency Podcast.
Cameron already. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Daffy. Got my brother DJ Itanis, Big Slim in the building. Welcome to Island Frequency Podcast. And today we got a special guest, Nina George. Miss Nina George, everybody. Give
Thank you.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Excited.
What's up, vibe? So, as you see, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
I mean, how was your weekend going? We always start out with that.
Pretty good. I've been running up and down, visiting my nephew. He does track, so kind of like, yeah, he's a little track. He's actually a football star, so he does track to get faster. Yeah.
Nice.
So, but it's interesting because he's a competitor, so
he's good at track.
he's doing the 100.
Oh, he's sprint.
Yeah.
I can't sprint to save my life.
So he's doing pretty good. He's getting his foot wet. His mother was a little track star.
How old is he?
She did. He's in 11th grade, so 18. Yeah.
Like Tanis, how was your weekend?
It was a wonderful weekend.
I feel like in my life,
Yes.
I said that for Rush,
No,
Next.
no, it's a wonderful weekend. I went out and do what I normally do on weekends.
And what is that? What is that?
Go play some music on one place.
We here say you fly out on one place, man. God, what you say, God? Houston?
Yeah.
Hey,
Business.
Stop that.
A mako, eat a mako.
Houston, good vibes out there.
Rich man.
And reach back and all another.
And I come back.
Nice.
Come back.
Yeah, so it was a different kind of weekend. But
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, that's good. Slim, how was your weekend?
I did absolutely nothing. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
That was nice.
For the first time, because y'all know I be doing the most.
All over my place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I was on commission all weekend. I don't know. I think it was from the rain. I think it was
Thursday?
Friday.
Friday.
It was pouring. And I got caught up in the rain.
Ooh.
Man, took me out. I was done. Packed me up.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Pack him up.
But yeah, so today's topics. Before we get into Nina, we're gonna discuss today's topic. Today's topic is violence in the nightlife. As you know about the whole situation with Dre Freddy, we're gonna get into that a little bit later. I'm saying, actually no. Matter of fact, we're gonna get straight into it. We're just gonna get straight into it.
Okay.
Yes.
Straight into the meat and potatoes.
The meat and potatoes.
Mm-hmm. So Miss Nina, what's your nationality?
So my father's from Barbados, my mom's from Panama. So I'm just
Habla español.
See, first language.
Poquito más o menos. Don't do too much. Don't do too much.
English,
please.
Oh God.
Nobody can't spell on me and stuff.
Oh, that's it.
English speak.
So I understand you were in the military, right?
Yes, Air Force.
Chair force.
Wait, hold on. Slow down on the chair force.
You know they treat all your well.
They do. I'm not gonna lie, but in my time it might have been a little bit less aggressive. Maybe a little bit less, but now everything has blended together based on funding and all that stuff. So I stand up for my
it's still respect.
Air Force. And the other forces can't go nowhere without us.
You're right.
Shout out to the Air Force.
Shout out to, but we are the muscle, and the Army is the muscle.
Here I know.
Just saying.
I agree. They are the foot soldiers. You gotta have somebody on the foot.
They're the ones that's in the sky.
So my question is now, right? You're flying plane yet? You never
fly.
I don't know.
You know what? That's so funny.
Military,
So people when they say Air Force, they assume everybody flies a plane.
But there's so many other aspects.
So the Air Force is comprised of many different type of jobs. So I was JAG, which is a lawyer in the Air Force.
She's important.
So, important. So there's a legal part where keep people in order, interpret laws and international laws, all that kind of stuff, and discipline soldiers, things of that nature, whatever. But there's everything from firefighters to security to engineers, people that fix the planes, everything, medical. Yeah. So No, I didn't fly no planes. I
Even
flew
down
in a
to
lot of
janitors
planes.
and cooks.
So,
Yes,
every job
hey,
that
give
they
And
it.
you know
Yes,
crazy because
exactly. The cooks is most important.
it's crazy because I didn't. It changes the perspective of the military for me
Mhm.
because I never thought they would be considered part of the Air Force as well. Like even if like you said, from the janitors all the way to the cooks, that's still considered Air Force. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I didn't even think of it that way. I'm thinking like, all right,
There's people that fly planes and stuff.
not even fight planes. You got people that's in like the buildings that do paperwork, that do probably
Administration.
You
Yeah,
know
you
what
have
I'm saying? I'm
administrator.
thinking of
Yeah.
that way,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah,
got
the fighters. That.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
So.
never think say,
But there's so many little
So
people
you see
inside
that
too.
you see what you see in movies and things like that.
Mhm.
But those people, when they come back to their duty state or back to their base, they may go back to being a firefighter or whatever. So you may have to pick up a weapon, and what you see in the movies, that might not be your everyday job that you do
but there's
back
a
at your
it might
base.
happen, though.
Yeah, if you get deployed,
Yeah.
Everybody has to be able to
becomes-
qualify.
Yeah, everybody gets trained up. So
Now,
interesting.
how long you been in?
Well,
you
I'm done. I am done now. 23.
23 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
DD 214.
Thank you for your
service.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for your service.
Yeah, I'm done. So yeah.
I wish I could have done 23 like you. You know?
23 years.
Did you get 100%
Everything. Right.
permanent and total?
Everything.
We'll talk later.
Retire.
We're gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. We'll talk later. We're gonna talk later.
Look, I ain't disclosing nothing because when it goes down to carnival season, you might be seeing me do a little bit of anything.
Yeah.
So
We ain't telling.
I ain't telling my business. Look.
All right, so moving on. All right, so Nina Sky Entertainment. I understand you do parties, you do.
Yes. So okay. So since was stationed here and do the my family is a military family as well. So my father was actually retired out of Pope as well. He was Air Force. So we've been in and back and forth to Fayetteville many years back and forth through the years. So we started with a non-profit Caribbean organization. It was started by some really good people here in Fayetteville. That matter of fact, it was a Jamaican, Pinto. He came here, I want to say maybe, I don't want to exaggerate, maybe 40 years probably at least, here at Fort Bragg, and started a Caribbean organization with different people that he knew and that met. He was a car salesman, so he met a lot of new soldiers and things and created that.
He's still out here?
He is still here. And actually, I should know the dealership, but I think he's still there. Hasn't retired.
Is J-Mac out of anything? Or
what?
Jamrock?
No, Jamrock is new.
Okay.
That's new. That's new on the scene. But he's one of the veterans. And then, of course, there were a lot of older soldiers that were here. Well, they were younger then that started organizations and started like doing cultural things in Fayetteville, which is my godfather Bennett Powell. He's an old retired sergeant major. Him and a few others started doing like reggae in the park, things like that, to bring some of the culture to Fayetteville. There obviously with the military, there's a lot of Caribbean nationals that live here, and they bring their families and extended families and everything. So they had got together and started trying to like do things that kind of give you remnants of home, at least with the music, the food, the activities, the sports, the soccer, cricket, all those type of things or whatever. And so I give homage to those because they started that. And then we kind of started pulling in more of the military. So all of us had that other thing in common, like the military. So we said, okay, we want to make sure that we take care of our military, allow them to experience some culture as well. So we started doing events and things like that. So the nonprofit, along with our other group, my sister Sharon and some others, we all started doing events to kind of like make sure that we take care, they have something fun to do, and we take care of our soldiers, make sure they get home and have the buddy system, and they still can party and not have to like drive to Raleigh or whatever to have events. So yes, I do events. I've been doing events for on and off for about 15 or so years here. It got a little bit more intense maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, because I actually started an entertainment company where I do event planning all the way through from the beginning through. So almost every concert from Caribbean artists that's come here to whatever with the legal background, I've helped them with contracts and brought them here and did stuff like that, whatever. So we try to keep the culture alive. As people get older, certain things kind of die down. But and I guess say we're the older ones now, I guess. That's actually doing something. Many we are technically. So we myself tried Bennett, cousins, which Philip, cause he's from Jamaica as well. We have a little three amigos, and we kind of like keep certain events just going. And then we also allow other people that are interested, that want to throw, we try to support them as well. We also not only just events, we support the restaurants, Caribbean restaurants, anything Caribbean, we try to like support, just give people a remnants of home. Yeah, like and for our second and third generation Caribbean kids and families that have not grew up in the islands or wasn't born in the islands, and they get a chance to experience some of the culture.
Fix your mic.
So flip it up.
So, what are some of the events that you currently have going on?
Okay, so in the summer and spring, we're getting ready to start back up, which is May 3rd. We do reggae Sundays, and that is a free event.
Because I don't think I think I came once, right?
Maybe once. We started it here downtown in front of the baseball stadium. It was exciting because downtown is always active, and people just come down there. So even if they haven't heard about it before, then they hear the music and they come through and they do. Well, that property got sold, and so we had to like move it over to the Army, which is off of Elizabethtown Road. That's a retired military association, so hence us military, that kind of works out, and they take care of us, we take care of them as well. So that's great little area. So but it's off the beaten path, so we don't really get the people that are just walking around town and hearing the music like, what's going on, this is so fun. We don't get that traffic. So we are steady trying to figure out marketing tools to like get that out, to get the community, because there's so many. I just met somebody 2 weeks ago online. They were calling about, and we'll talk about it, about our band. They saw one of the DJs, Caribbean DJs, said, oh, I've seen this on the TikTok, and they were like, I've been here 3 years and I didn't know there was any Caribbean people here. We're like, really? No, and she's from Jamaica, and she said 3 years. Her husband's stationed here for 3 years. She goes home, goes to work, go home, goes to work. And I was like, well, you never Google like spots, reggae spots, and that. And she said nothing. She don't know anything. I said, well, there is a place that has island in it. The word island in it. Like you didn't see that. So she's like, no, this is the restaurants and stuff. And then people are kind of weary. But I mean, it just like, if they don't, sometimes people don't give them like referrals to this or whatever, they just don't go. And that's weird.
People tend to talk down the places also.
Mm-hmm. That's the next thing too.
Yeah, they'll be like, don't go there or don't go there.
Yeah, so it's dangerous. Yeah, right. So that's another culture thing too. Even for us in the military, they used certain things when it was dangerous were off limits, so you couldn't go. So that is another culture thing. When they reach Fort Bragg, you never know who they're being introduced, who's their first start, who's their supervisor, who says, they're like, oh, any Caribbeans? Oh man, don't go there. That's crazy. That's dangerous. So that could be happening too, with it. And so I don't know, but it was kind of crazy. I was like, you're in Spring Lake and you don't know it. You've never heard.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first moved out, I said the same thing.
No,
I said the same thing. In my first one we met.
So the thing was with me, I came here, but I asked nobody. We go up on the Googles quickly and find the Jamaican restaurant.
Immediately.
Once I found those, I will
find my people.
I will see the flyers.
Yes.
That's
exactly.
how I do my research.
Yes.
When we do the same thing, we find island flavor, But at that time, shop are going in there. You see that? Gotcha. Then now when we go certain dancer, most of the flyers are Charlotte or Durham. I never see nothing of Fayetteville until my book up in Adamania. And then the after party, I'm saying, but even then was kind of, it was more catered to the trap.
It ended up becoming a
Yeah,
trap.
yeah,
You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
It
So
started
Yeah.
out as
either
reggae
me come
and
late,
ended up trap.
see,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
it.
That
they just
is-
stole that from us. Like,
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah.
That
I
was
mean, that's
crazy.
Yeah,
how they do.
that is definitely one of the problems we had for that particular place where it has island in the name of the
Yeah.
business, which would think like it would be a Caribbean spot. And I've heard that several times where people come, they go straight there and it's like, like, nah, this is not.
They try to treat
But
that
the
now.
thing is like, and then we don't talk it down, is that people, when you have business, they make certain business decisions to keep their business
Yeah.
alive or survive.
What you get.
So
but
you get it, but it could crush, and that's why we do events. Like we do cultural events throughout the year. So back to where your first
Reggae
question is, we have a thing that we do in the spring, Reggae Sunday. That's once a month. We may skip a month, but we advertise that. We have a Facebook and an Instagram that says Reggae Sunday at Fayetteville, and you can follow us on that. So we do that. That's absolutely
It's a great
free.
vibe.
It's a community thing. We
Good
play
vibe.
music, mute, and the only thing that we do is we sell food to keep the money to help pay for the venue and things like that. In our new location, we've even played cricket, we've played volleyball, just different things. I guess we have stuff for the kids as well, like activities. So that is where people get to showcase the sound, the sound of music, like the big speakers, the traditional sounds and the top. Yeah. So he can probably speak more on that, but that's the traditional. Okay. And then outside of that, so we know we have different nationals from all different islands. So we are a collaboration of all of the islands, small, big, or whatever. Jamaica, everybody knows Jamaica, but there is a lot of different islands, and Central America, same thing. So we have another event that we do every year, is a Soca jam, and that is another genre of music other than reggae and dancehall, which people are familiar with, and it's getting bigger and bigger and
the
bigger.
rising
When-
star
when-
of the
when
Caribbean
is that?
right now. Soca.
Soca jam, so that's in the fall. So we do that like right after Reggae Sunday, around like October, November, that time. Yeah.
Soca
Now
jam.
check that out.
Yeah. Yeah. So we
That's
dress
my
out. We do
job.
yeah. So in between that, we have little brunches, Soca brunches that we do. So we have, also Caribbean island food, and then the music and stuff like that. And then so that's the activities, or the like annual type things we do. And I throw in like painting sips and just whatever. It's just been a roller coaster due to before COVID we were doing all kind of things, like even open mics, and have some upcoming stars or artists that perform. They come, we do a little open mic thing type thing. So we try to just keep it like fun,
Keep it
active,
and fun, yeah.
creative, stuff like that or whatever. So again, so for me, I'm involved because I do the event from the beginning all the way through, from the food to the drinks we have a traveling bar service, we have DJ service with equipment. So everything, that's not just only the events, but we actually do like birthday parties, events, weddings, everything Caribbean.
One stop shop.
Yeah.
Nina's
that.
kind.
I love that.
Yeah, and then we support one another, like other adventures that other people are doing. If it's positive, we're putting on so I've been fortunate to kind of help some of the people that are doing events now start their first few events, and now they've grown and transitioned and continue on to do their annual events and stuff like that.
Nina was like the first person now who I actually met. Just like how you beat me first, and so I share the first.
It's crazy, because I'm not forget her
Actually,
prostitute, because she's one of the first people that booked me.
Yeah.
You can't even get back.
Yeah, she gave me
It's me and Rico.
Enrico.
Shout out to Rico Valley.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
linked
boy
up.
too. Yes, good
Yeah, linked
good
up.
people.
And he said, "Yo, man, we check out Plush." I said,
Mhm.
"All right, cool." And then from there, so
Yeah.
everything happened.
Start
Yeah.
blowing up. Yeah.
Nina gave me that opportunity just to sing. So
Yeah.
big up Nina's Sky Entertainment.
So I have an ear for music. I love music. I love music. And I go on as much. I travel a lot. I do a lot of Caribbean cruises, which they have all the artists and live music. That's my thing. I love live music, but I love entertainment. I love when people get good entertainment, they enjoy themselves, and then just have a great time. So when I see DJs that are doing that as a craft, not just playing music, but they really are into playing music for everybody. Everybody have a set for everybody, and it was difficult because what they call Fayetteville country. So you mostly got those things like that type of settings in the bigger cities like New York, Atlanta, LA, all those bigger cities. But I'm like, it doesn't matter. If you work on your craft, you can have that same vibe here, and because we have the mixture of people that are here.
Definitely, we're
We have all of it. We have the audience. Yes.
And present properly. Once you're presenting properly, then it doesn't matter where
I feel like the DJs out here, it's not that they're incapable, they're young. A lot of DJs that's active now, they're young. So, and I'm not saying as young that's a bad thing, but they weren't there or probably wasn't partying when certain songs or certain errors was happening.
The audience
the
is
audience
changing.
is
You know what I'm
changing.
saying? So me, I'm fortunate enough to start. I started DJing at 14, so I was already dealing with people who was phasing out into the 90s.
Older crowd.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then now me as a teenager in the early 2000s, experiencing the party scene and being a DJ the party scene. So now I understand how to DJ those early 2000s because I both was the customer going to party and was the DJ at one point.
Well, I'll say this: it's a lot of different things. So one thing is the demand for you guys now is different than for us. Like each, I said age group, because right now you could probably play 50 trap songs for a younger crowd and they're fine, they're happy, like they're good. Back to back. You don't got to mix. You don't have to do anything. But for us as Caribbean people, you have a very mixed crowd. You have from 21, I'll say 21 because most of our places are 21 and up, right? 21
all the way
to
to probably
70,
70, 80.
old and gray. We're partying until you're old and gray. Yep. And so therefore, how do you accommodate
you have to learn
for that? You have to play for everything.
Yes.
And then what I've seen through the years is there's been people take advantage of like experienced DJ courses, classes, workshops and things like that. I don't see a lot of people go do that. They don't do it. Even online or whatever, I don't see them do that. I've seen it on the boat. We do, like I said, I go to like Uber Soca and Jam Rock and all these Love and Harmony cruises. And those big DJs,
why am I
celebrity
just not
DJs
hearing about this?
I don't know. Where you been?
Where I've been under a rock apparently.
Yeah.
All of these cruises.
All of them.
Love and Harmony.
They just finished. They just finished that one.
Where is this
that was
out
just
of?
last week. It was over the Easter weekend. They had that. So that's Barry's Cameron's cruise. And Jabba, from New York.
Let me go Google.
So it's nice. So those celebrity, I would say call them celebrity DJs because they're on an international level, right? Yeah. They do a lot of workshop. They've done trial and same thing. So you have older and new and whatever, but those DJs that are really serious about the profession, they soak up that. They go and then they do the research and they find just like even when you was DJing with us, from the time that you start, your growth went boom. We're like, hey, you gotta play some more 90s and R&B, and it's like, okay, boom, got you, and you're like the playing just went crazy, like it went crazy.
It's crazy you bring that up because when we started the R&B night, it was one thing you told me that made me understand what I needed to do.
Yeah,
because I DJ'd as if when they are real dancehall party and I play R&B. Now I play some souls first and then move up. But she said you came to me and said, "Yo, can you play some more upbeat, something they can vibe?"
They can actually dance.
Right, that's all. I said, "Okay."
Sing along.
Yeah.
And then we kind of just switch it around now. So get in this one.
I always said that if Nina was supposed to be a DJ, she would be an awesome DJ.
Listen, I'm trying. I ain't over yet.
She can read crowd very well, right? She can read it very well, which I think most DJs struggle with. But she, for some weird reason, she can always figure out when the vibe is supposed to change.
Because she's been in a party scene for a while. It's not even
yes, I'm an entertainer. And then that's what I say. I love music, but you have to. Every crowd is not gonna be the same. But I tell even artists, I'm like, if you could get the crowd singing along with your music. I mean, he had the tough whatever guys, real Bodman them singing like a choir. And I was like, what? I have videos where the whole place is like a choir, everybody's singing. That's vibes that nobody can. You can't make that out. You can't replicate that. It's there. Like if you do that every week, people look forward to like coming back, and they're like, oh yeah, that's real R&B. And then I would say, if you announce what the night is about, stick to that for the most part, unless it kind of transition to it because because it's not gonna be the same every time, right?
That's one of the reels.
Stick to it, because like I said, I love most people like different genre of music, but if you come in there and you say. And the thing is that, like I was telling before, you have to make people know like what's going on. They may not see it on your social media or whatever, but it's up to the DJ to be announcing. Hey, tonight's don't worry. Next week, tonight is R&B. Yeah. Tonight is dancehall. Hey, deal with it. Learn some music. Yeah. Learn, experience something different. And if you don't like it, you can come back next week because we're gonna do something different next week. But and then you have those parties where it just you have a little bit of everything. You have sets for everything.
So I believe in giving everybody their 15 minutes.
Yeah,
yeah. So you keep that 15 minutes bouncing around the place for the entire night. If you have a mixed crowd,
right?
But if I pull up and you say, yo, it's dancehall, don't come tell me if you're playing on R&Bs.
Right.
I don't like it.
I turned off money because people wanted to change genre.
A lot of time I do that.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
I'm like, yo, bro, no. Like, yo, bro, don't you see?
Because
Rookies, when I did the R&B night.
Oh, man.
Listen, Rookies was lit.
They want to come to me and say, yo, I have $100. I want these girls to start shaking ass. No. I said, no. Yo, bro. You see all the girls? I said, I know. Go to the strip club. It's next door. Like, it's literally on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Over there.
Literally.
But they over here. And on the talk for them and say, yo, if they're here, that means they want R&B. You want them shit. You know what? I got you. I'm getting my Whitney Houston. I make everybody stop bothering now.
Yeah. So it's so funny because even in the crowd, I used to hear people say stuff like, talk. Shana, but look. So you don't like R&B, you don't like singing along? Sometimes you just have to communicate to them. It's like, because they in their mind when they got dressed and they go out, there's like, oh yeah, this is trap night. I'm finna turn up. Their mind is turned up this way, but it may not be the turn up of what is going on that night. So you have to talk to people. Sometimes it's just a matter, and that's what I do. I'm like a crowd. Like I go around and be like, yo, all right, everything good, boom, 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 boom. What's going on? What's the feel? What's the vibe? And then people, they communicate and they're like settle down. Like, come on, you coming to have a good time? You come and have a good time. Let's have a good time.
That's what makes a good host, because a lot of people don't even do that.
And a good DJ will always communicate with this crowd, and make them know. Keep them engaged all the way through. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So tell stories, do something.
Yes.
I always say this. If I come into a party, it don't matter who DJ, who. If I come into a party and the crowd look like I'm in a lunchroom full of kids, DJ not doing work.
Yeah. Everybody talking over there.
Talking on a phone.
A group over there, so this one there, so that one they argue with a girl and the DJ feel life.
Yeah. So I would say sometimes some nights you just gonna get that crowd that are just like that. There's some people they're not dancers, they're not this. They just sit back and they're enjoying it. Trust me, they're enjoying it. And I had to learn that too. That some people enjoy themselves, but they're not gonna be all over. They're not gonna be turning up and dancing or whatever. They're just gonna be like, yes.
That's what I'm saying. You have to your head nod or sway.
But it's in them. It's in them. They're in them.
No, but respect is still because people need them to work like one time. But see and we still, a bounce, you do something. You do something. If you not it, you might as well left.
So you're a little bit younger than us, obviously, but back in the day they used to have some DJs could do both, but you used to have a hype man
And
and a DJ, right? So if a DJ couldn't really talk because they're doing this and they talented and mixing and doing whatever, they had the host and the hype man. So sometimes I think some DJs have to recognize what their strength is, and if you don't have the strength to like communicate with the crowd good and DJ, then you gotta get somebody to, because that's gonna take you to the next level. And I've seen it. Like there's some big time selectors and DJs and that they have a duo. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying every event requires that, but on certain levels of whatever, because it's always financial sometimes behind the scene of certain things too. Sure. That too. But if you can figure it out, because it just brings a better experience for people. Because I've seen some people they can DJ their butt off, but sometimes they just the audience just needs somebody to say, "Yo, put your hands I am listening to the song. It's instruction time. Let's move. Let's do." And then next thing you know, the place explode. Like everybody's like up, moving, whatever. They just give them that little bit of like.
You know what it is? Because I used to be like that when I started in 2006, right? Mm-hmm. I used to be part of a crew and they had the MC. Mm-hmm. I'm saying them time there, teen parties, college parties, them near that. So I wasn't talking. It wasn't until I got maybe I reached, I want to say like 2012, 2013. I linked up with my brother and them. I was part of this group called Cloud9 TV, Cloud9 Entertainment, and that's when I had no choice, because now when we were doing weekly events, I did have an MC. Shout out to $2. I did have an MC at the time, but now
you gotta say something.
Only three of us. Not even that. It was just three of us. And when it came to the bottles that people wanted these sections and tables, he had to leave, and then the partner had to go. So it's just me at the DJ booth. So they forced me. So I said, "Yo, go give me 2 shots of Patron."
Some liquid courage.
Yeah. So then after a while now, that's when I started finding myself as a DJ, that MC. Because now it's like you have some people that storytell. Me, I take more the comedic route because everybody gravitates to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just everybody gotta have that moment. I tell people all the time, yo, you don't have to say nothing crazy. You could just shout out the bartenders a million times or shout out, you know what I'm saying? Repeat it until you get comfortable talking.
Keep it short and sweet until you are able to public speak properly.
Right. Just speak. Some of it's just a natural gift. I ain't gonna lie.
When they're natural gift, that mean they talk too much.
You think so? No, listen.
Getting paid for
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's the only way you can be natural.
I think it's like a borderline of certain things, because you coming from a Jamaican selectors, like a lot of them do chat too much, like, but if you're hearing the music and the music is going, then it's okay. But you do have to let the people hear the music play.
Don't kill the music.
Don't kill it.
You know,
you bring it in.
I learned that over time because I was doing that. I used to kill the music and see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then drop the music. But one time, one selector that I know came to me and said, "Yo, don't turn down the music all the way. Just keep it bubbling so the people can actually hear it. And then talk over the music and drop your song afterwards."
Yeah. Because you're still hearing the beat and the bass and stuff going. It's like
They're gonna come out of the rhythm that they're in. Yeah. Because if you stop it, they'll be like,
and then you want
like, yo, what do you gotta say? What do you gotta say?
So big up on the man that will drink Milo. And then
not Milo.
Bedroom bullies.
Some of these things, that's how it goes, And when public speaking is important as a DJ, and like Nina said, if you have a duo, it's always good to have a duo if you cannot get that speaking part of it. But if you have it locked, then you should be great.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing it do also. It controls the crowd. People respect you because you're engaging with them all the time. So when you need to tell them something serious or something whatever, them
They
listen to
they
you
listen.
or whatever. You know, it does control the crowd.
Yeah.
I've
I
seen
always
some
say
DJs
this.
they respect
I
live.
always say this, and people laugh, but it's true. DJs are like magicians. We're wizards. Cause we the one that cast the spell of your emotions. We can't play music. It's
I
love.
That's
swear.
true.
Can't
Yes,
make you laugh.
I
She
believe.
can't
Can't
see.
make
She
you
can't
jump.
test.
You
You
can't
don't
make you
make
do
woman
everything.
cry in a plush already.
Yeah.
Then we do it again, rookies.
Grown
then
men.
You have people that like fight because they play trap music.
Yeah.
DJs don't understand.
They
So
do.
there's
That's
an
part
energy.
of the
you bring.
reason why I play the way I play. So I always watch a crowd because some of the time when they play certain songs, it evoke a certain set of
It's
emotion.
provoking.
Right?
Yes.
And then one night I remember I was playing one of them Young Dolph songs.
Oh,
And I
God.
see the
The
fingers
game.
start going. I was like,
lock
okay.
off that.
Ladies, how are you doing tonight? You know, I would talk them down, you know, and talk to the ladies, and all of a sudden, drop Keisha chord and change the whole mood.
Switch the
Because
energy.
You kind of see where it was going.
Yeah.
You know what I
Some
mean?
DJs now pay that no
DJs
mind.
see that.
They see it and
They hype
some
it up
D-
some more.
all right.
They hype
and
it up.
then Problem stop because
Yeah.
that one natural one. That one that down the catchy. Now I want people we fight rock out now, car.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
because they want to play the most popular song that's going on, right?
That's
That's
another
the thing you want to be. And I saw some the other day because I look at stuff they were saying like DJs. If you're a real DJ, it doesn't matter when you get put in because some people say, "Oh, wait till the headliner gets
Come to
in
play
before
these
you play
songs."
this set of music." No. Play where you play. If you listen, that's what next thing about DJs. If you're on a group where you have DJs coming in, you need to try to be there so you can
Early.
see what's going on.
So,
Because some
yeah.
people come in and you're like, you just played the same thing that somebody else
Yeah,
played.
these newer DJs tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Someone will play one song 3 times in their set. It's a 2-hour set and you play
Right.
one song 3 times.
Yeah, that
You
don't
don't
make
have
sense.
music, bro.
What's wrong with you?
You
Or you don't have no memory.
You don't have no
It's
memory.
either
That's the
music-
memory.
I think
they
you have
have.
a lack of concentration
Yeah,
problem.
that is. It
Right.
is. You go back to what you feel comfortable for. It's like, oh, the most popular song.
That
They went crazy on that.
is like a cardinal sin when I was learning to DJ.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
To
can't
play
repeat
back a
song.
music, play
Because
back a
we
song.
gonna remember. You just
Yeah,
played that.
what?
But he just
And like
played that.
Yo, we used to then you said
Man,
yo.
take off, man, have a sound for that. Yo, get off. Get off.
Yeah.
Don't, you're not playing anymore.
Run that again?
Yeah,
you
you
didn't
can't
remember
play
that?
Like Yanko card,
Yeah.
No, you cannot play
Move
no
it.
You can't play no more. You have to move along.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
DJs are what makes a lot of people bust too because you guys control the music. You can make people listen to certain things that they don't want to
Yeah.
over and over, even if you throw it in for a little bit. And I tell people like artists, they need to
should
be thinking
love
of
DJs.
DJs.
They should
That's
love
Because you
Oh,
go there,
that's
you
a-
love up the DJs because
It's
they're the
a-
one playing your music and get it popular. Like,
I could go on a whole rant, but that's a whole nother podcast.
I'll come back for that.
We're gonna move on. So we kind of straight up look a bit.
Oh, that's good. It's good for the
So-
very good.
All right, so now we're gonna go back into the Soca and everything.
Okay.
But for now, how often you go back to your country for Soca?
So,
If you
I-
do, if you go,
I do. I actually, because I have so many friends from everywhere. So sometimes I don't get back to Panama or Barbados because I'm going to other places. I'm going visiting
Right.
with all of my other. So I've been to almost all Caribbean islands. Almost all of them, I could say.
What's your
Well, for
favorite?
one, we cruise a lot. We do regular cruising, like regular carnival cruising with family and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's give us the opportunity to touch a lot of the islands. And then again, I go on the Caribbean cruises they actually lease out cruise line boats and then bring all of the artists to perform. All of the top soca artists, yes. So I'll put a plug for Uber. Soca is one of the best cruises I've ever been on in my life. I go almost every year. And we miss it COVID time, but it's an experience because you have the artists live music, live bands, drums, guitars, everything. And then after that,
one more.
yes,
Good.
everybody on their concert. Then you have parties You have different areas. You have your dance hall party. You have your soca. You have your art. You have anything. Food, Caribbean food. It's just amazing. You Google it. Uber Soca. It's like for a Caribbean person or non. It's an experience out of this world. Then we go and stop on 2 different islands. We do, and we'll get into what we do. We do a carnival where we do our costumes with the feathers, and then we stop on the next island, do Juve, and we'll talk about what those things are. If you want to get into that, I don't know. Yeah.
So since you already answered that question, man. So all right, cool. So what makes, and this question for you too. What makes a soca fete? What
are the main ingredients?
Yeah, what are the main ingredients? What are the key ingredients of
music.
So is it just the music, or is it the powder and all them something there?
Okay, so there's different types of fetes. So regular soca jam, which we have, is the soca music and it's the Janya music. So soca is technically they will say there's an argument to where it derived from, but Trinidad will claim soca came from Trinidad. Yeah, so that's fine, and that's fine. I'm fine with it. It's whatever. But off of that, all of the rest of small island like Grenada, St. Lucia, all of them have their own. Even Dominica have their own kind of form of what we would call soca. They'll say it's not soca, it's different, but it derives. Yes, the faster the rhythm, the different ones, so whatever. So outside, well, everything outside of Jamaica is all grouped together. Like they're grouped together, so whatever. It is whatever. But the crazy thing about it, and a lot of Jamaicans don't understand that outside of Jamaica, the Caribbean, they adore reggae. They love all the music. Yeah. It's just a season of soca where, and it's the thing is, it's a brilliant. It's just like it's even more stressful for soca artists than dancehall artists because they have to come up with new music every single year. Every year you have a carnival. Every year you have to drop a new song. You have to bust and bring something every year. And that and then they look at soca is an instructional song, and it's talking about the life of the Caribbean. That's what soca is about. So if most people just listen to the rhythm, like that's fun too. But if you listen and like actually pay attention to the lyrics, it's either telling you about some type of life instance or things in the Caribbean, or it's telling you to dance a certain way, bend down, touch your toe, sound like dancehall. So it's instruction, or it tells you, and that's why people get so hyper because it's like we can relate. Like Kessing, Julie Mango, they're talking about different things that you experienced growing up, and and it's like this is so sweet. Like yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like whatever. So if you didn't grow up in the Caribbean, it just gives you a story about it, so you can learn along with the dancing and the music. So that's just music, like music. Then we have during carnival season we have Juve morning, which is an activity with paint, powder, and water.
When you touch that, as you were explaining that soca, you have different like soca jam. So this is just another entity. Juve is just another part of the soca experience.
Yes. Right. So this is attached to the carnival season. Like the carnival, the actual parade is the last day before the parade is Juve morning. You get up, it's a celebration. So like in Barbados, crop over is celebrate the sugar harvest. Like in Grenada, they have Jab, which is the same like where they celebrate conquering the slavery, pushing out the Europeans from coming in and taking over their island, and they were enslaved, so they beat that slavery, so they put themselves in oil and black them down. That's what they say, oil it down. Their songs is related to that experience, that life culture. Like, so if you listen to the words of it, it's not just, that's why I say soca artists are one of the most talented people in the world, because they have to constantly keep things relevant and keep something going every single year, because carnival comes every year. So each island has their own date starting in February Trinidad just had theirs in February. Jamaica just had theirs last week through the Easter weekend. And so everyone has grown. Like Trinidad obviously is the biggest one. Barbados is pretty, crop over is pretty big, and then Grenada, all those are big. So as I was telling you earlier before we got started, it's like a lot of American artists and movie stars and influencers have realized like this is something neat and cool. Like one is beautiful. You see the ladies dressed in costumes and feathers, and this the excitement, the joy. Like Soca is about joy, life, fun, energy, like upbeat. Like so if you're down, you're having life, you can like push out the world, push out all your problems, just dance them away. That's what any music is healing. It heals your mind, the mental, gets you out of the zone. Yeah. You might have your problems later on, but at least give you a time of relaxation and just like
in that
free
moment.
Up your mind for a little bit, and then you're like, okay, I got enough energy now to like go tackle what I need to go tackle. And that's what you were saying, musicians. That's what y'all do every time that you play. You take people out of space and just like relax. I mean, alcohol probably help a little bit, but some people don't even drink. They don't need that. Some people don't even need it. I don't need it necessarily. I like it, but I don't need it. I don't need it because I have that. I love music, but yeah. So Soca, so Caribbean. I mean, Carnival time. You have the Juve morning. Get up, how to paint stuff. That's a whole activity. And then the next day you have the parade where you have the culture, the food on the side, and you go through and you display all of the vibrant colors of feathers and things of that nature. And that's just it's a celebration. So the Europeans used to have their masquerade parties. We took off the mask and we made it our own thing. So that's where it kind of derived originally from. Back in you saw those like the British old masquerade big dances, and they cover up their face and all the balls and stuff. I
forgot what it's called.
The masquerade ball.
Yeah. So that's what they took and soiree. Yeah. So we do that.
It's different.
A little bit different.
Yeah. It's pretty much along the same type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how the culture. So for us, we know that they have them in the islands every year. They're set for dates, different dates for different islands. Sometimes they overlap in different islands, whatever. But America has created those carnivals in the States for people that can't travel back and forth, or they want to get that experience here. So all of the major cities started first, like New York, Miami, Boston, Texas, Houston, Texas, California. They started those first, and then it started trickling down to some of the smaller cities. So like even now, Raleigh has one, Charlotte has one. So we're gonna be going. Raleigh is our main hub, obviously close. Fayetteville has International Festival, which is not pure Caribbean, so it's a little different. But we do participate because we represent the different islands or whatever. So it's not different from a pure Caribbean festival. But we go to Raleigh. Raleigh's held every August. This year is August 15th. And we have a band that's on the road. So I think that's what he really brought me here for, to talk about our
absolutely
band.
The beef and potatoes.
Yes, so our band is the Golden Battalion Hard Camo Fete. So hence the Camo Fete is a play off the military. So we are coming out of Fayetteville. A few years ago, I think it's 2 years now. Was called Masses Rally Carnival. They were having their 10th anniversary, and the organizers approached me and was like, why y'all don't have a band in Fayetteville? You have so many people, Caribbean people there. Why, I was like, well, because we do food and stuff. So I was like, well, I'm doing food booth every year so up there. So I'm like, you know what? He's like, this is our 10th year. This will be a perfect time to launch a band out of Fayetteville. And I was like, I guess I'll try it. Let's see. And so I did. And when I get involved, I'm gonna try to do it to the 2,000%. So try to do it as best as I can. And so I have my partners, Bennett and Philip, and they all help. So we are obviously still doing Caribbean stuff. So it kind of gave us a launching pad to get it started. And so they help with trailer fixing. Then also our wonderful local DJs like iTunes yourself and King Vib. Those are ones that have participated and help us like on the road. So when we say the band, we have a website, we have a Instagram, Hard Camo Fete. Go to Battalion so you can follow us on that. And we're doing our costumes kind of like have the camo
Aesthetic.
in it, yeah. So we kind of like implement that, and so it actually represents all of the armed forces and gives. And you don't have to be obviously in the military, but if you live in Fayetteville, you're associate or you know somebody, it doesn't matter. We welcome everybody. You're our community. You're our community. So we've been going strong. This is our 4th year, and it's building. It's getting bigger and better.
Nice.
Our costumes are getting bigger and better because it was like
I'm excited.
a trial to learn how to and to have some people how to like get the vendors and things a lot to like create the costumes, stuff like
How
that.
long it take to make the costume?
Woo! So it depends. So, our front line is kind of small and tiny. No, just
less
no,
material.
that's material. I'm just kidding. But it depends on it depends on the style or whatever. So they're hand done so into each one. So the gems on there depending on the design of the amount of gems. So I don't know exactly, but it could
At least
take
a week.
it could be a week.
I can
Well,
see
maybe
that.
not a week, but a couple days per one, so they can get all the gem placements and stuff. And then that's separate from the feathers. So you have that. So you have the feather making, and there's different sizes based on what section you're in. So this year we have our front line, midline, and our back line, and we have our t-shirt section. So everybody doesn't have to wear a costume. We have t-shirt. You have the t-shirt with our logo on it, and you can wear your camo shorts or your whatever, whatever.
And can men join the?
Your battery rider, yeah.
And there's costumes for men too.
Costume for men as well, exactly.
Exactly.
That's right. Or you can wear your t-shirt. We have t-shirts. So DJ, for one day you put the hard camo on there. But yes, so
I'll be there.
yeah, so Raleigh
In
is
your
August
costume?
15th.
Yeah, I'll be DJing, so I
Yes.
have to have something.
So
I have to represent.
that's right. So this year we're doing 4 carnivals. We'll do Charlotte.
I'm just getting into that, but you go ahead now. You go
Yeah,
ahead.
Keep rolling. Oh, I'm gonna talk. So Charlotte is our first one, and that's June 27th. So our deadline for costumes is getting pretty close. We had already started cutting most of it off, but we extended, 1 or 2. So we have to get ready for that. So I have to have all your costumes. So on the road, it comes with not just your costume. You get a bag, you get a cup, you get some little other goodies that we think you need because it's hot. You have water and Gatorade. And the most important thing, you have the survivor punch that's on the road that keeps you motivated and give you,
Like you my victim.
make you, give you the energy to last through the whole. So each carnival has, it depends how long their route is. So last year we did Virginia Beach. We'll do it Virginia Beach again this year, and that one is in July the 18th, and that was the entire boardwalk pretty much of Virginia Beach. So it was amazing. So the backdrop was the beach. It's out there on the boardwalk, and trucks and music and dancing and rum punch and la la la. It is a vibe out of this world. So all of them are a vibe. Raleigh is downtown, so we go through and we are able, and people enjoy. You have people like obviously that are downtown for whatever reasons, and so usually it's thousands and thousands of people that come out. After the parade, you have a big concert of artists and live artists and stuff like that. We have mad food. Don't forget about the food. The food. You have various types of Caribbean food from different islands and then whatever. So you have that, and then you have cultural like creams and body oils and
you mentioned food. What is the name of your catering?
Fantasy Catering.
Yes, so you gotta put that in.
So yeah, Fantasy Catering. We do a little bit of everything. Me being an international traveler, so we cook pretty much anything. And then some of the other chefs, they got exposed to doing some chefing on some different levels too, so they're able to help cook all variety of food, not just Caribbean food, but that's our specialty obviously. But we cook, you name it, Italian, German, whatever. It doesn't matter. Soul food.
I
So food.
I sure could use a doubles.
And doubles, yeah, doubles, yes. So yeah, it's exciting time. So you have three. You buy the costume, and then you have at least 3 to 4 times to rewear it. Or we also have where you can get an additional one. If you want to change it up, but it's fine to wear all 3 times in the parade. And then when we come here to Fayetteville, we usually do the T-shirt because they're not ready for the Caribbean customs, which is fine.
You have to make them
Because
get
we're in
ready.
Fayetteville.
You have to make them get ready.
We gradually getting them there, but it's still a cool experience, and it's still people get to hear the music, see the flags, and realize that there are more Caribbean islands than Jamaica.
Thank you. Say it again.
There's more Caribbean islands than just Jamaica.
Yes, people.
Which we love Jamaica. Don't
Yes,
we love
people.
y'all.
We love you.
I understand.
Yes,
We love you. They need to show us love though.
Because
That's
every
what it
time
is.
you talk to
No.
someone, they be like, "Where you from? Jamaica?" What? No, Jamaica's not the only Caribbean
I
island.
get it.
Blame it on Bob Marley, which I love him.
I get it. But there are a lot of other islands down the Caribbean, so pay attention to them too. They need some love.
Listen, they give plenty of love. It's just the big head they have.
You see the green, the yellow, and the black.
Yeah.
Every time. Look, you gonna see me coming. You see my car? I'm a flag. I'm a flag in the front. I'm a bandana.
I love Trinidad. And I'm coming to you soon.
Yeah.
Right?
Kind of sweet too. Everybody's sweet. They have their own unique food and unique music. They have the chutney. But everybody is just one love. It's just one.
It's one Caribbean.
Love, one Caribbean.
melting pot.
Yes.
We're all one. No?
And I always say to most Jamaican, they don't, because I guess for us, we listen to everything for some reason. I don't know what happened in Jamaica, but they don't. There's a crowd that loves soca. There's some other folks I know that they love soca too.
So
they grew up, but it's like
I'm gonna tell
I
you what
can't do
happened.
soca.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to Jamaica.
Okay,
right?
tell us.
So most Jamaican is split up into like, we would have said 3 groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the uptown people,
Okay.
right? And you have the middletown people,
Mhm.
and then you have the downtown and country people. So it's really 4.
4.
So you see, when it comes to country people, most country people are gonna stick to reggae.
Yeah.
Reggae first,
Yeah.
dancehall.
Yeah. Little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow the order. Reggae first, then dancehall. Some slow jams will come into that.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The Middletown people them is the most diverse people.
Mm-hmm.
So they will listen to a little bit of everything. So you will get some of them pushing towards the soca. But you see the uptown people, that's where your crowd is.
Real
That's
talk.
where your crowd is.
Yeah.
The downtown people them, straight dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear no hot and groove, you know?
Yeah. But so Young Brother song make it break all of the stereotype last year.
Right.
Like it play everywhere, in every dance.
Yeah.
So that was one of the songs where we can say cross all borders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's getting there gradually, and the younger the people then tend to be more open.
Open. Yeah.
To other
They're
things,
exposed.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're being
And the
more
internet
exposed.
is a big thing now, so
Mhm.
they see things.
Everything,
And say, "Hold on,
yeah.
this is nice over here."
Mhm.
So that's what is happening, and the culture is changing as we go along. So everything is fusing.
Fusing.
So it's
Definitely.
going to be a good thing.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It is. It is.
Well,
But yeah, they have to. I just say they have to realize that they always like, oh, you guys like soca, but they don't realize like, no, trust and believe. These small island know all it.
Everything.
That's who's paying these artists to come to their big carnivals and their big festivals. Because outside of carnival, you have the island hosts different music festivals and stuff. You know who they're paying the big Jamaica artists to come to their festivals. That's what the big money them pay to come.
And I
to them.
notice this trend happening also. So they are adding soca artists to the dancehall shows nowadays.
Yeah.
So you
give
can
a mix.
see it's gradually getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
So little by little, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug all the female soca artists right
Boop,
here.
boop, boop.
To me, they are the best performers as females.
soca artists?
Yeah, the female soccas, they can perform better than dancehall artists.
Oh,
The female,
I
the
agree.
female
I
ones,
can agree.
right? They are.
Bad.
A lady named Nadia
Big truck.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Nadia Batson.
Jeez.
Another reel.
Big arrow.
Singer.
Yeah.
She's bad. She's actually a songwriter too. She wrote a lot of songs for people. She's tough. She's bad to the bone, like for real. She's really, really
I have to
good.
go to one carnival.
No, you-
Oh, it's
seriously,
coming.
You need to go
Speaking
to
of
one.
that, we have what? We have another 10, 15 minutes left. You gotta tell the people that
15.
where we can go. to
Okay,
apply
so
and
registration, yes. So go to Hard Camo Fete troop on Instagram.
join.
Just message DM me and then I will send you all the information. Once you get locked in, then we just add you to our WhatsApp group. That's where we disseminate all of like the information regarding the band, the up stuff. And then even on the Instagram, you're gonna see all the different costumes and things like that. So we did a launch, which that's what we call where we introduced our costumes. I just was one of our DJs there, so you'll see clips of that to actually see what the costumes really really look like, not just the graphics of it. So you can go and choose. And if you have any questions, obviously I'm the one controlling that, so I will be responding to you. But yeah, hurry up. Hopefully this gets out soon. If you can't get a costume this year, we also have our t-shirt section, and that's a good introduction to the band. Yeah, and it's fun. It's very very fun. So we have, like I said, we have 3 carnivals. The first one coming up is in Charlotte, June 27th. Then Virginia Beach, July 18th, which will be going the Friday before that because that's Juve, the Friday, the Pounder Paint. That's another thing. And then August 15th, which is Raleigh.
Yes,
You know what I'm
people.
saying? You know what
Put
I'm
them on the bill so they don't know.
Now, if
Some
somebody
people are
wanted
not.
to join your troop, do they have to do all the events?
They do not. You can choose. So the package comes with covers you for one carnival. And so that means you get your costume, your feathers, you get a package, you'll get again the rum, the water, Gatorade, and you get a lunch after the carnival that's included in the package. If you want to do any other one, it's like $150, and that gives you the same thing plus access to some of the other events. So not only do carnival, they have the Juve, they have concert after the Juve that night. They have concert after the carnival parade. They have
After parties,
concerts
too.
and after parties. So it's a whole weekend starting if you're local to that area, starting Wednesday all the way through to Sunday. So we as a band, we just concentrate. Everybody's there, but on the Friday and the Saturday. So and then obviously people want to do Sunday, but that's kind of up on your own. And then for this year we are working on a shuttle and a bus. We took a bus ride, party bus up to Virginia Beach last year, so we'll be doing a shuttle bus to Charlotte and a shuttle or a bus charter bus up to Virginia Beach. So those are all that stuff. Information will be on our Instagram page and Facebook. We just started Facebook, so that's still building. But yeah, 4 years and we're moving forward. So we say we our logo this year is back to basic, moving forward with vibes. So back to basic, back to basic training.
How many people is in your band total?
So included with a t-shirt, we probably have about 40. Yeah.
And growing.
And growing.
Yeah. So we had about 20 something actually played costumes, and then other 20 or so did t-shirt section. Yeah. Which I don't not hey the t-shirt
Fellas, or
yeah. That's you. You gotta keep it. You're going to the next thing, you buy it, you're paying for it.
No,
And on let me put this plug too. Since we started, we try to make it most economical as possible. If you Google these costumes, and she's from Trinidad, they're in the thousands of dollars.
What?
Based on the looks, on the things.
What?
Yes. So we are keeping
for basic costume?
Yes. We're keeping it as low as possible with quality and good look. So we try to design where everybody still looks good. And again, we're moving forward, but we want more people to participate and just enjoy themselves than not. So if you go to the Caribbean and to Trinidad, you better get ready for those $2,000 package,
year in
$1,500,
advance.
and that's just The body part, not
You're
the
not talking about
feathers,
feathers.
not nothing else. Yes.
Your headpiece.
But it's a big deal, and there's a lot of that goes into it in terms of the gems. Everything is so expensive. The gems, the feathers, all those
And then
are very
it's
expensive.
handmade on top of that. The time that goes into it.
That's why the price.
It's for the culture. It's for the culture. We're doing it for the culture.
For the culture.
Don't
Definitely.
think about the price.
Don't think of
Right.
It's for the culture.
Just close your eyes and pay.
Exactly. So yeah, and we have payment plan. We try to work with everybody to like be able to participate. So I'm excited. We're excited for this new season, and we'll hope to continue to grow. Obviously, being military, we know people come and go. So that's always been a thing for us, even as party planners, and know that we sometimes lose some of our base, whatever. But that's just the nature of Fayetteville or whatever. Yeah. So we know that we have to continue to like push it out there and market ourselves and keep good vibes. Yeah, keep good vibes.
Yeah. So I guess that's the end of that channel.
We have so much more to talk about. We have to do a part 2.
Absolutely.
I told Daffy, I said when we come back, we bring somebody that experienced it either for the first time or your co-host. She can come back and tell you her experience, because that's what it is. And with everything that we do, even the events, the smallest events, I'm always thinking about what the experience is going to be for our consumers, for our persons. So we put a lot of pride and energy into making people have a great experience when they come. So they want to come back, they want to come
and
back.
I feel safe.
Yes, that too.
We don't even get to talk about the violence in we'll figure it out as time goes by.
Yeah.
But people who want to experience the culture, this is a great opportunity. Nina Sky, we want to say thank you for creating this type of
platform. You're welcome.
So generations can experience it. Not just for us, but
the ones coming up.
Second generation,
yep.
American or Caribbean people can get to experience where this thing is coming from.
Yes.
And congratulations on your journey so far.
Thank you. Success. It gets rough sometimes, it does. It gets rough. It does. Yeah. I said rough, but the energy, like when I see people enjoying themselves, it gives me
motivation,
another battery pack to keep on going. My partners, we all joke around with each other. We be like, "This is it. That's the last time." And then people start coming, and everybody's enjoying themselves. Like, yo, I can't wait. Where's the next party? We're like, we're gonna let you know. That's how it goes every single time, because it's like I say, we put a lot of pride and time and energy behind the scenes. One, to try to, like she said, number one, make it safe and think it through, and then also just give you that experience.
Take their craft serious. People enjoy themselves. I always say this: it doesn't matter if you have only 20 people in your party. If they have fun, if they enjoy themselves,
that's what matters.
They're gonna talk,
and they talk, and then we're gonna get out.
Some of the best parties was like 10 or 15 people 10, in there.
15, 30 people.
It's more intimate. We can all have a good time.
I guess it's just but it's just the DJ that control the mindset. Because I know some DJs that no matter how many people are in there, they play the same way. Same way. If it's 10,000, 5. They're playing the same way. No. I want to big up you too, Daffy. Big you up, honestly, and a big up Itanis. He's a team player. He's a veteran as well with us, and he gives of his time, helps us out. I beg him sometimes, like, yo, give us a little a little bit. But he's one of those that he gives that energy. No matter how many people are there, and brings that, and we always appreciate that. So, coming from our team, thanks, Itanis, for
go ahead, big dog. Go ahead, big dog. Flowers now. Clock it.
Hey, sometimes he's the baddest. That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. Sometimes he's the baddest.
Last Soca job was heavy.
Woo! It was crazy. And he played for everybody. Like everybody had a
I hit
vibe.
everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last time I really get like deep in a soca had been probably 2017, 2016.
Bro, I'm so deep in there right now. It's up to my head.
Well,
I'm
you
in
in shallow water then, because you on the beach. Because if you went 17,
Yeah, you
it's-
know.
No, I'm saying that was the last time I got a chance to really get deep into that. Because right after that, remember, right after 2018, remember COVID happened.
Okay.
And then so when we finally get back out, it was basically a reset.
Yeah. I'm in
And
so deep
dance
right now.
shut again. So it's like
I'm in so deep
Shot.
right now. I know more soca than dance.
Well, again, like I said, I love dancehall. Big up dancehall. Big up. The people know me. I love what everybody else love. If the crowd love this, I love it
I'm
too.
with it.
That's how it goes. And especially if I'm working. But dancehall, they haven't come out with as much dancehall music as soca. Like honestly,
Soca every few months.
yes,
Have to.
They crazy.
Have
That's
to.
how
and it changed. Like it
The
changed.
dancehall
The
song
music
changed.
is changed, and it's like
But I'm more into soca. Not, forgive me, but I know more soca this year than dancehall.
Yeah,
they gotta the dance
It's
song gotta
becoming-
tighten up like on their
Yeah.
on the music. They gotta come back to the basics too.
I think the sound has got changed a lot, and you know us who are the new adults.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I guess we all.
we don't really get. We don't get it.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's going.
That's
It's
it's
still
going.
happening.
Okay.
It's still happening.
Like the
but
TJs and all them, the like
it's
whatever.
still
Yeah,
happening,
like
but as we say, because we are the adults now,
Maybe so.
we are not in tune to it.
mhm.
But it's there.
But I like
because
good music, especially you got
I get a lot of it. In
Yeah.
my
dancers.
monthly updates with
Mhm.
music. I get a whole bunch of it. But sometimes you listen and be like,
It don't resonate. It
Mhm.
doesn't resonate.
Yeah.
Let me hear. I give it inch by inch.
Hey.
But that's what is happening.
Yes.
Relatable.
Yeah.
It's
So
soca
now you
music.
start to be like, all right, let me go on here some more. So
Definitely, we're gonna baptize you. You know,
Yeah,
again,
you
you're
can
gonna get rebaptized into soca because a lot of even the ones that are the reggae the DJs in Charlotte, some of them went to Carnival this last year for the first time in Miami, and they're like,
yeah.
I need them soca girls at every party.
Oh yeah, we gotta pop
Ain't
your
no
cherry.
switch going on there. This pure dancing, and they love that. It's giving that energy back. So they're looking like, wait a minute, I didn't know.
Going to a
I
soca
didn't
party.
know that.
Going to a soca party will change your perspective on parties.
All right, so
Daffy gotta get
the
his
soca
cherry pop.
party I went to, I DJ'd at before 2018, right?
In New
I was
York?
college, yeah, New York.
Okay.
College.
Oh yeah,
They did a like a soca fete type of thing. It was the powder. My first experience with the powder.
Painted
What
powder.
did I tell you?
You couldn't breathe.
That you never
It's a blue. I still remember like,
the first
vivid. Me say the part. Me just watch it catch me right there. Laptop close up. Left. No music I play. Big up DJ ZJ Biggs from New York. Big up. He know.
Jamaica, I saw that first orange powder. Kurt Riley was on stage and he was like, all right, everybody had to have the powder. And the song went in, we gonna fuck up everything. Fuck up everything. We gonna fuck up everything.
Yeah.
And then the song. The whole place orange. I was like,
What happened? Get this skirt in the pen. It's
what is it?
You?
I'm gonna say,
It's
all
a
right,
vibe.
this nice though. But them not stop. Now look at me and say, the people are not stopping no matter
Thing
what.
powder
They just
in the
keep going.
dancing. So you have to be geared up for it now. You have to
Yeah.
have the proper gear. So that's what it is. You gotta have the proper gear. You have to have the
Pink,
goggles, your
mud,
gloves. You gotta have
Give me it.
yeah, wrap up your head, all that. Get some goggles. Get all that.
Be careful. One that we got, not reach no
Yeah.
sense.
We're working on it. Me and King Viv we're working on a Juve here. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
we need
do one here.
ASAP.
Yeah.
We
Working
need
on one. So that's
So
coming
y'all
soon.
close
Oh,
Juve.
and a plug. It should be coming out. We're gonna do a all white Soca Soiree, Aladdin's in June 7th. I believe that's our new date. All white. And that's gonna be because June is Caribbean Heritage Month, so that will be our little Caribbean
All
Heritage.
white.
All white.
Put on your good clothes.
You don't know you're in charge still, so
Put on your good clothes.
tell me all the date, man.
Find your
Good
barrel
whites.
shirt. Your barrel
All
shirt.
right.
Find your barrel shirt.
I know every Jamaican have a white pants. All Caribbean men have to supposed to have a white pants. You know what? Okay. I knew that.
Wear suits now.
I know.
In June, you gonna wear a suit?
No, we having white pants though.
No, I'm gonna wear white pants, but suit.
Linen, t-shirt.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because I say June,
Barrel shirt, you know.
Yeah.
his barrel shirt.
White pants and the white Clarks.
Put on your good
June 7th,
clothes.
Aladdin's all white.
Aladdin, all
side.
white. So plug those. Stay tuned to that flyer is coming out.
You got anything else going on?
We're plugging all the things right now. July 4th.
July 4th, Island Flavor, Rhythm of the Ages.
Rhythm of the Ages, okay.
Yellow and white.
Yellow and white?
Yellow and white.
Oh, I like that.
Island Frequency Party.
Frequency party.
Yeah, it's Island Frequency Party.
Nice.
90s, 2000,
Yeah, it's
reggae,
grown folks
dancehall,
business.
soca.
Big people.
Big
Big
people.
people.
That's my target audience. You understand?
Big
If
people.
you
then.
cannot act mature, stay home, please.
Yeah.
You hear that?
No, we have time.
Yeah, the people that
At
come out
all.
and put on them nice clothes, come out to have good fun.
You
Good,
wanna
clean fun.
hold on. Anybody I come here, tell security for remove one.
Immediately.
Tell security, say,
Nah, no
yo,
time for
remove
that.
that drunk woman there.
Yeah.
Remove that madman there. Cause we're not trouble.
We don't have no time for that.
We want to have a
We're
great
trying to have a good time.
And we want it to be nostalgic. So we want people to come and, be like, oh, a long time with the hear that song.
Yeah.
Act like they
There's
have
no
some
clickbait in
sense.
here. No clickbait.
I
What
love
we are
that.
playing
The
is what we playing.
DJs are specially curated for that event. So don't come here and ask alkaline, you're not going to hear it. I'm sorry.
Nah,
No
here,
disrespect to the artist, but it's not that type of party.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
You like Barry Salmon? Go.
Come.
Go.
Want to hear a Jackie or a foul?
Go.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the
Yes.
party. That's the kind of party
Yes.
we're in.
And we need all of that. We need all of that.
We need
all
something
of
for
that.
us. The grown folk.
We're the new adults.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing.
Yeah.
The new aunts and uncles. We need them.
Yeah.
We supposed to be grilling and something. Ain't one cookout yet.
Well, thank you all for inviting me
Of course.
to your podcast. I think this is great. The same guy that had started the Caribbean organization, he used to play up on the radios on
I
Saturdays.
wanna tap in with you.
And he had a Caribbean set. So that is something that y'all are kind of bringing back, the modern thing, not just playing the music, but bringing the energy, the conversation
Yeah,
and
the whole
stuff
point
like
of
that.
this podcast
and it's
is
good.
to be an outlet for the Caribbean.
So
Yeah.
for the Caribbean.
I love it.
Speak for the Caribbean.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
yeah, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Tune
you.
in next time. Peace.
Island Frequency Podcast.